Hey, hello. Hello, everybody. It is I, the strange person living under the bed, doing a little art stream today. I might give it a little bit longer. I'll just replay the same song for you guys. Enjoy it. Yeah. Hello, welcome. Stream be starting finally. I was getting some things sorted out first, like sending links places and stuff. And by that I mean sending a link one place only. Why didn't it send? It took a bit to send for some reason. I mean, it's sent now. I'm just gonna get my thing pulled up on YouTube just to make sure I don't get anything wrong or mess up. I'm really good at doing that. Also making sure this thing is open. I should have given myself a longer timer. Welcome to the stream. That is not what I wanted to do. I am struggling by. Oh no. I think I got it working now. To an extent. Yeah. It's working now. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna pull up another song to have in the background instead. Oh, the music is so loud. Wait, I didn't even realize that. I am so sorry. Anyway, it's been fixed. It should be one of the... There it is. That's the right playlist. I'm just gonna start the playlist from the very beginning. I don't care about music theming anymore. And we got... It's always so loud for me. I can't believe this. Wait, I'm gonna mess with the sounds a tiny bit. There you go. That still might be a bit too loud. I just wanted the background. There we go. Nice. Alright. And welcome to stream. Gonna... Oh. Oh, there I am. I was so confused. Like, oh, didn't I open that? No, I'm here. I'm here. Hello. I still have to update this because I accidentally deleted it before and I have to put in all the other emotions, but I only have the smile. I am incapable of feeling any other emotion. I've got to learn how to talk slower. I've also realized that. I might be better at talking if I do so. Until then, I am going to be very annoying and talk very fast. But yeah. So I'm just gonna get my art page set up right. Make sure it's the right background color. Actually, people like it darker, don't they? I don't want to accidentally blind anybody. No, I'm just gonna keep it darker. I'm messing around with colors and stuff, so. Alright. Oh, I'm hearing sounds. Wait, give me a moment. Okay, it doesn't seem to be. Okay, that's good. Alright. I just opened all the layers. That looks so bad. Anyway, here we go. Where is the heck is the art? There it is. Here we are. Got Pert and well, Pert 2 is his name. Say hi to Pert 2. And wait, no, this is Pert. What? Why is my brain is fried? This is Monch 2 and this is Pert. My brain is not having a good day. What the? Alright. So yeah, just going to be doing some art streaming, probably talking about things. Feel free to ask any questions, but like I'm just going to talk about certain AU ideas I have. Yeah, I finished the Howdy one. I actually changed Howdy's design slightly from the last time I posted his moth design. This one, that... I'm just gonna get like an extra layer. It's just like this. So I can just... Oh, that's nice. This is the moth design right here. So yeah, my brain's not functioning all of a sudden. I've not thought this through apparently. But yeah, I posted his moth design before, but I didn't like it. Because I messed up the colors and I was scared of like taking away the green. And so I didn't take away the green, I just kept the green there completely. But yeah, also I just think that the posing of this one is just better overall. Which I am happy with. But no, we got an official Howdy Pillar reference sheet for my Magica AU. I don't call it the Magica AU, but it's literally just like... Wait a second. Okay, I'm just being stupid. I knew it. Alright. Howdy Pillar, he looks way better now. He's a good lad. Okay. I'm also really proud of the wing design because originally it was overly complicated. It's like it would be like here instead. There's like more details. It's better when it's simplified. So that's good. Also, I love him. He's so great. I love the design. Another thing I changed, his antenna here. The stripes were actually he still had the orange stripes or red stripes, like this. But it was a little too distracting, I think. Or at the very least, it just didn't look good. But yeah, that's good old Howdy Pillar. I have my little information about the characters in this box that I'm going to be putting. Hello, hi. How are you doing? This is N-Ship. Oh, and hello, hello, Cloud. Okay, my brain is. I was about to read that out, but also saying hi at the same time, so I just almost sound like I said hey to myself. Anyway, hello, Cloud. Welcome to my stream where I am being very cringe. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. But yeah, in this AU, Howdy is I'm just gonna like input up about Howdy for a moment because I'm not gonna be drawing him. I'm just gonna work on the other references I haven't finished yet. Also, one thing you'll notice that it's way different than the original references I did. And that's because I did I do each little reference batch in like one little go. So those all look like they're the same art style. And these ones will not, but they're gonna all look like they're similar art styles at least. So yeah, my art style like changes on a weekly basis. A little bit annoying, but hey, what you gonna do? I got something in my eye. But yeah, hello again, Cloud. But yeah, Howdy's probably the tallest character because of course he is. The designs you made so far. Gonna stay a bit before I sleep. Thank you. I'm really happy about my designs as well. Like I think Howdy's is my favorite, which is probably why I put in the effort to color him first, where I didn't even lie in Eddie. TBH, I have no idea what that is. I just watch because it's you. Aw, that's sweet. That's nice. You're never gonna learn how cringe I really am then. That's good to know. I am safe. But yeah, hopefully I'm ample background sound. But yeah, in this AU, consistently like the original stuff, he works at a shop. He's a shopkeeper. Just a very broad anything kind of shop, because of course. And he like the reason he's important to the story because I set him like near a college where most of the other story takes place. So also when I say the Magica AU, it means Magical Girl AU, but I don't. It's like sounds like a mouthful, and it's really annoying for me to say. Like welcome home Magical AU. It's a huge, like a full sentence. So just welcome home Magica AU. It's just a lot better. That's why the name's that, and it has nothing to do with the actual Magica. Madoka Magica books, because I've not even watched the series and I've only recently bought the book, so that's gonna be fun to read. And I'm just happy I before I got into any like heavy Magical Girl stuff like the Magica books, I thought of the plot for the story, so it's not gonna be much of a difference. I hear footsteps. I no longer hear footsteps. I'm just gonna lock my door real quick. I don't want anyone barging in randomly. Door's locked. Let's go. Yes, I totally understand everything. I have no idea what that is and what you just... Exactly. Thank you, Cloud. As it should be. But yeah. So my whole thing is I write down the characters' names, and if they have a superhero name, I'll write that down as well. Actually, I'm gonna pull up the thing I did for the Barnaby and what his little notepad. Because most of the people on here probably don't even follow me on Twitter, so the ones that do will recognize the thing. So there it is. What screen's it going? There it is. It's on the right screen this time. But yeah, this is kind of like the idea I'm going through up the notes. I got the names, I got pronouns, heights, and then the little brief information about the characters. The hero ones are a lot longer than the ones that aren't heroes, but mostly because they're actually important to the plot, so. Yes, Barnaby, someone I definitely know. Can I screenshot that, Cloud? Just the way you said that is so funny. You didn't. I'm keeping that. It's beautiful to me. Perfect. My humor is broken, but I do not care. Yeah, so that's the plan so far. Cody's kind of done. I kind of was tempted to shade these, by the way. The temptation was great. Then I had to remind myself these are ref sheets. And I should not do that for ref sheets. They have words. Ref sheets. Actually, why do I have so many layers? You know, that does make sense. I don't like having so many layers. I'm just gonna merge some of them together. I can only merge two together. Okay, no, that's fine. But yeah, I'm coloring the Poppy one next, and then I'm gonna be lining the Eddie one because I've not done that yet. Oh, nice. Oh no. Kyle's going on a thing. Oh no. He is baby. Okay. Let me see if I've missed spots, but it's fine. I'll just fix it later. And then make a layer. Okay. I made the layer and I did. That's way too big. But yeah, Poppy in this AU. I thought about her quite a bit. At the start of the story, whoa, I missed a spot. At the start of the story, she's kind of like just a baker, and that's all you know at the start. But like, she becomes friends with Julie over time, and you learn that she used to be a doctor, but she stopped being a doctor due to the stress of it. And honestly, could you blame her? There was no. Hold on. Why did it not fill in properly? Because like, oh wow, now I'm confused. Maybe Krita is just. Maybe Clip Studio is just weird about it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a Poppy ref sheet, so I don't mess up any of the designs and colors to a point where she's unrecognizable. Google. I have to actively search up Google because I'm too lazy to change the browser I use. Stuff that was wrong. There we go. Got my Poppy references. Let's go. But yeah, Poppy used to be a doctor in this AU, and it actually becomes important later on. But at the start of the AU, it's just kind of like a fun little thing that she has. And by the way, at the start of the AU, the only three characters that previously knew each other for the AU was Barnaby, Home, and Wally, and those are the three who knew each other from the very beginning. I gotta make. I don't know if I should be brave enough to make this super saturated or just to saturate a bit. I don't know. Red is a very scary color to use when it comes to saturation, so. I won't be dark anyway. Let's try and make it. There we go. That seems a bit better. It's less desaturated, but I'm a coward. I don't want to use super saturated colors on red. Color tank. Yeah. Actually, fun fact. In this AU, the Poppy's bakery is like right next to Howdy's place. They're pretty good friends. And in the original idea I had for the story is that they were actually going to share a building. Like, you know how like some stores like have like the bakery and then also that was the original plan. And I still might do it, but I'm not sure. My brain's like, maybe you should, dude. Wouldn't be cool. My brain's kind of funny like that. But it would be like a really good reason for them knowing each other that makes more sense than just them just being right next to each other. And it might be cool if I just had them specifically know each other before the story started as well. But I don't know. I'm also planning on redrawing the first comic panel page I made for the Magica AU. And it's not for much of a reason other than it looks really ugly. And I don't like it. Which, honestly, if you go back and redraw every comic panel drawing, like, you know, if you go back and redraw every single one, you're gonna... It's just always going to change and you're never going to get past the first panel, so it's just like, maybe. But I don't know. It's very pretty pictures. The fun little thing, these are like little ear things, not actually part of her fur, or feathers, I guess. I think it's more of a personal preference for me is why I put those there, but they're good for emoting. You. Fun fact, coloring is both my favorite and least favorite part. Based on what you're coloring in, it can be really fun, but if it's like an overly complex design, kind of like, you know, Poppy, it can be really annoying. But that's just me being a big baby about it, so... Eh. What the heck? Alright. I'm going to inverse the way the feathers go over here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm questioning myself so often. ADHD breakup, haha, no. By the way, chat, if you ever get annoyed by the music, just tell me to change it, please. I'd rather you guys not get annoyed. This is like a... I don't... You check. It's just like, what's one of those extended OSTs, so... It could be going for a while. I'm not going to color in the neck fluff to be rainbow because I'm impatient and I would never want to color her or draw her again, so... It's really hard to color in, like layered color parts. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to try and stop doing that. It's like it's an instinctive thing at this point. Even if I do know, I'll just be like, eh. One thing I do love, I love drawing birds where the feathers are actually the fingers. Those are my favorite kind of bird characters, even though I don't make my own very often. Mostly because I find it really hard to do. Very difficult. I think what else can I say about my cool AU, because there's so much I want to talk about, but in my brain it's like either you can't talk about that yet, you'd spoil your little AU, or it's a I'm thinking my brain is fried. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really scared of sharing things. I don't want to spoil my super cool story that if I'm not careful I might never actually finish. But no, it's like very fun plot points, so I'm excited to show those. But yeah, I shouldn't worry about spoilers so much for a fan AU. It was like, whatever, who cares? It's an AU. But... I could probably draw Poppy more often. I don't draw her enough, and whenever I draw her, she's like really cute. She's just such a sweet little character. Stop it. She's a sweet little character, and I love her so much. But I'm just gonna tell you guys like basics of the AU. So there are 4 magical girls, and that's like the basis of the AU. And so it's very clearly leaving out like a good chunk of the members. So I just chose the characters I thought would be fun as superheroes and would have cool plots otherwise. And so the main magical girls are Wally, who is kind of like, lore-wise, he's the main character, because of course he is. But, you know, then there's like, obviously, there's like I thought about this AU way too much, so my brain's just like, you can talk about this with it. I'm so sorry. Give me a moment, I gotta recompose my own thoughts. Yeah, Wally's the main character of the whole show, but he's not technically the leader of the group. He's not leader material of the story. He's he's not the leader, but he's the main character, is what I'm saying. So, and Wally's like, he's like the fast and agile person in the group, because each member has their own little thing they're specifically with, like their special. Yeah, that is their specialty. I stutter so much. I should fix that. But yeah, Wally's the like fast and agile one. Then there is Julie, who is the main is the leader. I am messing up my facts. Julie's like the leader character. She's always the first one to spring into action, and she's like kind of the person who's like, okay, we gotta fight. Like she's the person who got the entire team into the we should fight this thing kind of mindset, and like the let's become superheroes thing. So yeah, she's the leader, and she's very, very outgoing because of it's Julie, of course she is. But yeah, as scary as it might be having Julie as a leader, she's one of the better ones for that, I guess. She can give cool speeches and stuff. Yeah, that's Julie. I'm going over them briefly, and I'll go back to them in a bit. Actually, no, I'm just gonna finish talking. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking. I'm gonna go back to Wally for a moment and just say, like, technically all the main characters, all the superheroes except for one of them, at least the Magica girls, those are all, like, they all go to college, all except Frank. He's already got a job and stuff. But they all go to college, and that's where that's kind of like, part of the story is that Wally unintentionally finds some magical bracelets in his bag and gives them to people that he knows at school, being his best friend and this new person that he met that he's becoming friends with. And they're kind of already friends, they're just very fast friends. I love fast friends, they're my favorite. Yeah. I could change the color of the beak for a moment. Make it a little bit. Yeah. But yeah. They all go to college together. Most of them go to college together. And how they meet Frank is that they're on a trip. Like, they're doing, like, research, but they decide to go to a full-on zoo for the research, and that's where Frank works, and that's how the group mates. And that's how the group met Frank. I cannot words. I am so bad at this. I'll get good one day, I promise. Probably, maybe not. Don't get your hopes up. But yeah, so that's how they meet Frank. And Julie, she is studying for, like, hair stuff. My cousin did it. I don't remember what it was called, but I just say hair stuff. She does hair, because of course she does. And she's also interested in business, but it's mostly just hair stuff. She kind of technically runs her own business, but it's more in a, I'll cut your hair, give me $50 and be on your way kind of thing. It's, like, more casual. Kind of like how, my family would just walk into my room, ask for a drawing, and it's like, yeah, I can do that. Just take the money and just have it done, kind of thing. So she does it kind of casually, or casually based on how you view it. But yeah, that's what Julie does. And also, I also planned out where these characters live. So, like, Julie, she lives with her sisters like her family because it like makes things cheaper, I guess. I don't know what color. I want the eyes like to always be black, but I do not like filling in the eyes black. So I just like you choose very dark colors. So I can desaturate eye colors. To be honest, it kind of balances out whatever the heck everything else is doing. I wonder, should I make her dress orange or the apron? It's gotta be one of the two. I don't know what I'd color the other thing. Probably just white. So like you can do. I mean, I could always just do both and see which one I like more after. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if the pure white dress will look right. I feel like it'd make more sense to make the apron orange because it's like separated from the feathers and stuff. But I also don't think the white is a good idea. But I'll figure it out eventually. I should probably just talk more about Poppy since she's the one I'm drawing currently. Like I said, that she used to be a doctor, stopped and became a baker instead because it's less stressful. And she works at a bakery near the college because of course she does. And yeah. She also lives on her own. She has her own house, like full-on house. Where she lives. Obviously. And she doesn't live with anybody, she lives alone. Which, honestly, I think that sounds great. Having a full house. Actually, probably not, actually. It probably gets pretty lonely. But no, she just has her own house. I don't, does the white look alright? That's a way too much, I think. In the setting, I don't like how desaturated the yellows look. I fixed that. I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, no, it looks way too standy out. I'm trying to fix that. It is not in the middle ground that I like. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Or at least that's who I did. Yeah, I'm gonna change the color of the dress. See if the yellow looks alright. I'm gonna make it green. I can fix it. Actually, I'm gonna make it try to see it looks blue. I could change it a bit more, but yeah, that might work the best. Making another layer because I'm scared. This probably works pretty well anyway. I fixed the settings on it, I think, so it should actually work. Most of the time, at least. There we go. There's Poppy. I am just temporarily making it white. I will color it in a few seconds. Just white for simplicity for now. Alright. Time to make it orange. Make this a little bit lighter. It's got little white ruffles, so I'm just gonna add the little white-ish ruffles. I don't think I'm gonna make. I don't want to make them completely white. There we go. Yeah. This I made this so unnecessarily complicated for myself. I will later also, I'm going to be like making an entirely separate design for home because I made one design for him a while back that I like and I think I want to keep it. But at the same time, it wouldn't make sense to give him just one design. I have to make him a second one. And then I have to choose which side is like his villain form and which side is like his normal form kind of thing. I'm not afraid of saying home is the villain. Everyone already knows he's the villain. It's always how it is. Or it's pretty consistently how it is. There we go. We got the nice little ruffles done. Perfect. And I'm just gonna. I'm kind of lazy. Is there like a brush like that just draws flowers for me? Could do that. Not right though. Once again, making another layer like this. Yeah, that'd be a lot better. The power of being lazy. Yeah, I think that's all the colors. It is on top of it's probably fine, I'll just fix it later. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now I'm just gonna patch up all the little flowers that I've taken out. That looks nice. Very pretty. I also got do it in here as well. You can stay on the lower half though. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna mess with the colors of the dress because I don't like the dress now. Maybe I made it pink instead. I don't like the pink. I want to give it purple though. I'm actively avoiding purple for reasons I guess. I don't know. That's still kind of a purplish. Maybe I should just keep it blue. Like a pastel green. I like green. I love green very much. Back into know what that looks like. I want to make the scarf blue. I am so indecisive. It's like a really gross for me. Everything's so saturated, I can't make it really desaturated. I'm making this so hard for myself. Maybe I just make it. I'm just gonna make it yellow. And change it later if I decide. I'll make it just like a really light yellow so it looks almost white. Just to compromise with myself. Yeah, I'm keeping that. And the frills can be white. Yeah, chat, you're gonna be here when I design home. I hope you enjoy. I have some sketches in my sketchbook that I'm gonna be looking at. So that's gonna be fine. It's not letting. Oh, it's doing the thing. Give it a moment, chat. It's being annoying. Did you just put a kiwi in chat? I mean, I love kiwis as much as the next guy, but why? Alright. Alright, so that's done now. There we go. Now I can make the scarf blue. Me making up for the fact that I'm not giving her any, like, rainbows in her neck. So I'm putting it blue just to, like, so that I at least pay attention. Yep. I don't think I'll change the shade of blue. Should I change the shade of blue? Probably not. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, I think that's going to be what she mostly looks like. Just gotta do some tiny little extra details now. Hello. I think it's wait for it again, actually. Yeah. I actually have a drawing of this version of Poppy, like uncolored, on my Twitter. But I could have easily just said she was like Poppy and nobody would have batted an eye. Like not even, you know. Little blue tongue. Blue. Not my favorite color, but blue's a very nice color. Famous rainbow. Actually, I'm gonna make it blue. Like everything else. Got blue eyebrows. And there she is. Beautiful queen. Just to save just some effort into it. A very nice life-saving trick. No, go back! There we go. It's so hard to make it fit almost full. I think that's pretty close to perfect. Do that. My super sneaky tricks. Super sneaky tricks. Speeding up the process. But I have decided I'm going to consistently keep this little patterning. And bridge that down as well. Make another layer. Color in the entire shirt like this. And then put in the details. Like our real artist. I actually don't know what real artists do. I'm just guessing. Yep. I love drawing. It's just so therapeutic. And I'm not used to streaming, so I do just kind of stop talking every now and then. I'm going to try and not do that. Yeah, I'm very excited to do the home designs because I've done him once on put him on Twitter, but that was just a prototype kind of thing based on a design I've already done. The process. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. You can't stop me. It works, you know? I use so many layers. I gotta stop using so many layers because my drawings always turn out better when I use less layers. But man, I love using layers. Really want to keep this little thing going on, so I'm just gonna color it a bit. Alright, now just color it normally. Just avoid those bits. Yeah, I've got to keep that design, I feel like, because like it's on the original Poppy design, so I feel like it's like I may as well. I have to, you know. It's just the way my brain functions. This part, this white stuff, and the tie can be pretty. You can have a pretty tie. Instead of a boring, bland red one or something. There we go. Time for blue. I love blue so much. It's not my favorite color, but I love blue. That's too saturated. I don't want it to be too saturated. There we go, better. This is going to be the main color of the outfit. It's meant to look like a doctor outfit, but I also don't want it to be super boring, so I'm keeping the... I don't think it's like doctor, like, you know how doctors work, they have very strict rules, so it doesn't have the really strictness of it. But it's like, it's design things, okay? Do my design things. I played myself. Oh, wait, no. I can do that? Oh my. I'm never forgetting that little hack. I'm keeping that forever. That's the best thing I've ever discovered. Dorian's got nothing on me. Give her little pants. But like, I tried giving every character at least 2 separate designs, but then I realized Eddie only has one. Like, the only change is that he has like a headset later on in the story. So there's plenty of room on his page, so yeah. I might just make it a toggle, like the head thing on the ref sheet. No one else will ever know that he had a headset originally. My little secret. And continue talking about my plans for the AU, like in general. So it's one of those really, obviously all the AUs are probably really meta. Because that's how it just, Ultimate AU is just kind of like, it just makes sense, you know? In the context of the story and stuff. So it's going to be a story that gets very meta. And I also have designed a character design for NA. It's kind of like a YN, like the character YN, but like, you know, they're actually a character and not just a representation of people looking at things. So yeah, that's the one difference between NA and everyone else. I actually have to give them 2 designs for the story as well. I already have one of their designs. And I'm really proud of it, because I make a design for them for each AU I make, so... Which isn't all that many, apparently. I've seen people make crazy amounts of AUs, and I try to keep mine low. I try to limit myself. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm annoyed by my music. I'm annoyed by my music. Yeah. These go on for so long. This is better. Fix it. The music is good. Or better. Hey, yo, more Chow music, but this time it's cool. Right now. There we go, Poppy. The orange kind of stands out a lot, actually. The blue almost looks gray. Maybe I made it a bit too desaturated. Fix that real quick. Yeah, that's better, I think. I still think that the orange is kind of wonky, but I'm not getting rid of it. I refuse. Looks, I mean, it's not a very common design. Like, this will not show up in the AU very much. Just enough to get, like, a point across. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's not the most important, it's not the end of the world, you know? There we go. And that's the Poppy design. Set down. There we go, now we got the Howdy and Poppy done. Poppy is such a pretty character. I love the colors so much. Just so many colors at once, it's crazy. I have little blushies to them because like the original sheets have those, but I don't know. I have to think about it. Here's the Yeti ones. The Yeti looks really different because like these guys are very tall characters. So just like their heads are like a lot bigger or a lot smaller. But he just looks like he's in a completely different style. I'm not sure if I'll even keep this one. I'll figure. Just doesn't. I'll probably get like a different version, like just a different version. Just I cannot words. A different version designed for him at some point. But that some point is not now. Line art size, like give me a second. I'm just gonna figure out what line art size they use. Looks like a 10. It's so hot in my room. I'm gonna open my door real quick, by the way, chat. I'm gonna go do that. You know, I did get reminded that I had an idea for a doodle, and I've actually almost completed the doodle page, but I decided to stop working on it before stream because I said Magica AU and I didn't just say welcome home. So, yeah. But what I have is like, you guys know those YouTubers online that like go and look for bugs and stuff in the wild and then like, pick them up? I was just like, oh yeah, that's what like something Frank would do. And then I had an even funnier idea that in these little videos, there's people who actively pick up spiders like black widows and stuff. And I thought like, oh, that'd be hilarious. So now I have like a full doodle sheet dedicated to the fact that Frank picked up a black widow. It's a little silly, yeah, but I love it very much. And it will be posted soon. I love those videos so much. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I just love like looking at videos about bugs. I love bugs so much. Like, I'm not smart enough about bugs to be like, I don't know, like a bug person. I don't freaking know what you'd call them. To know, like, I know enough about bugs for me to like get inspiration for them, and that's about it. But I love them so much. I love bugs. Like the golden silk spider. They look like they're wearing leg warmers, and it's the best thing ever. I love them so much. Also, I think brown recluses look pretty cool despite being just a brown spider. They're underrated. Visually. They're very well known. Yeah, I just went on a ride about spiders. You should watch those kind of people, by the way. They're really fun, and if you're just drawing and hear them in the background, it's like, oh hey, interesting. It's like learning the information from my toasts or something. Just when you chat learns where I don't actually know what that word means. I just use it in the same context people I've seen, so I'm just hoping it means something. Might as well stop it, you stupid program. Thank you. I didn't put that in the sketch, so it's gonna look very funky. Hopefully that looks a bit better. It looks a bit funky, but it's fine. People will understand. They'll understand. I suck at line art. It's my least favorite part. Most of the time. Sometimes it can be fun, but almost never. I have very on and off days when it comes to line art and stuff. It's awful. Sometimes it goes well, other times it does not. Yep. I kind of feel like I should start making a more consistent style, but at the same time, if I do that, it's gonna be I don't know. I have a thing where it's kind of you know when you guys get art block, it's oh, I can't draw. So I just completely change the way I draw, and I become willing to draw again. That's why my art style changes so often, because art block has nothing on my ability to change how I draw. But no, it's very helpful. Especially when your art isn't arting properly. Just change your art style. Trust me, it'll work out in the end. Because I've learned things from doing that. That I kept very consistent. For example, pressure sensitivity. I didn't use it once. It was a very long time ago, but I didn't use it at one point. But then I used it. And it's like, oh heck yeah, that's really fun. Actually, I'm keeping that. So yeah. I have so many animation projects that I need to finish as well. I could probably not be working on. I'm gonna close and lock my door.
You're too late.
I'm gonna brutally murder you in your sleep. Get out of my room.
What?
Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Are you?
No. Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Right?
Get out of my room. Close the door.
Alright, it's your door.
You can't do that. You can't stop the door from closing. You can't do that.
Stop it. I didn't move.
No, you can't. No, you're standing in my room then.
Alright.
You're standing in my room then.
Stop it.
If I can't close the door, you're not. You're standing in my room.
Close the door.
If I can't close.
Close the door.
I did. You just didn't let me. What an absolute loser. What an absolute nutcase. What a strange man. Strange thing. Strange creature. Can't believe this. Now my room's gonna start overheating again. I'm so scared that when I'm done drawing this and with this, I don't like it. Which honestly is probably the most likely scenario right now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this when I'm done. But you know what? I'm just gonna commit. I'm too lazy to put in any extra effort right now. Chat. Anybody who, if anyone here is a fan of Welcome Home, what's your favorite character so far? Currently, I am obsessed with Barnaby to an extent where it's probably not okay. I love him so much. He's amazing. The fun little man. I do not just double enough to know how to do it. I'm just praying this goes well. I think that actually kind of is more angular, so it makes more sense in the hand. There we go, that's probably better now. Now I've got to readjust my chair because I cannot sit the same way for more than 5 minutes. Be saying more in this stream. Because normally I have lots to say about my art, but I guess I don't today, which is very sad. I guess the sketching process is where I think the most, because like, oh, okay, this would be fun. And like the designing part is the funnest part for me. So I guess once I've got that figured out, I don't have much to say. At least that comes into mind randomly out of nowhere kind of thing. Looks so weird compared to each other. They do not look like they're in the same art style at all, but I don't think I can change it really. These songs last like 30 minutes. Why did I put these ones on my playlist? And more chow music, let's go. Because one thing I have planned for this AU is that by the end, all the characters are going to have like some kind of like knowledge that the characters are superheroes in a way, and like they're all going to be like associated with it and have like some kind of like, I don't know, say in the hero stuff. For example, Poppy, she's obviously going to end up being the team doctor. And there's the other guys. One of my favorite characters in this AU is actually Sally. Because she's not one of the magical girls, but she is a superhero alongside with them, but isn't a superhero until then. Like, her whole thing is that she finds out that, oh hey, these guys are superheroes and they're here to save me. And then very quickly realizes that they really don't know what they're doing and are like, we're just obviously just random teenagers who are like given like superpowers. And so this random person's like, okay, I'll show you how to like do things actually, and not just be completely lame. So, cause like she's an actor, she does performances, plays, she like does pretty much everything on stage. That like, she's really good at pretty much everything. She's like a jack of all trades when it comes to like performing and stuff. So she just teaches them how to do flips and stuff, and it just helps them out a lot in the long run. So she becomes kind of a mentor to them. I also have like all these character interactions in my brain with all these all these AU versions, and just Sally is just such a fun character in my AU, and just in general, I love Sally. She's one of my favorite Welcome Home characters. And like the update just made me like her even more. You know, she's a fun little. She's like the mentor, but not really. She's just that person's like, I'm going to teach you how to do this because you suck. Yeah, she becomes their friend and technically is part of the superhero team, but also arguably not really because she doesn't have the same like magical things. But like almost everybody in CU kind of has like a kind of a superpower thing. Like, you know how My Hero Academia has their quirks and stuff? It's kind of like that, but they're always very bland, and they're not superpowers. They're more just like, oh yeah, they can do that kind of things. Like Sally, she can glow in the dark, or shine in the dark, depending on how she wants to be. Like, she can choose. Then there's characters who are like Poppy, who can fly. So that's fine. This is the only ones I can think of off mind. My character, I use my OCs in the AU too because there are some spots that need to be filled in the AU that I can't do with the actual cast. So I just sad characters in this AU very consistently. For example, my character Dragoon, who can breathe underwater normally, but also has other powers due to the magical power of being the villain. Or one of the many villains. Or one of the 3 villains. Or 2 villains, depends on how you look at it, I don't know. I've not thought about it that hard. But yeah. There's Dragoon. And my character Millie is also in there. I'm using her a lot less now because I got her. I made her, but I just keep forgetting I have her. But I love her very much. For Neo. What, they call her Millie? I don't know. I have so many characters I get the names mixed up sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. Yeah. Most of them are super villains. When I'm done this little stream bit, after I'm done making the references for like these characters and also the sketch for home, maybe I could show you the doodles I did for Frank and his little bug thing. She used the normal paintbrush for a while. But I didn't like how it blurred sometimes. Depends on the art style I'm doing. Sometimes I have some really good drawings I've done with the paint tool. I'm doing so bad this. With the paint tool. But then there's no way I could ever do the paint tool while line arting ever again. I've tried it before. It looks pretty good and sometimes it's fun, but it's really annoying at the same time. It's kind of a thing. close. Just want to draw the belt, please. There we go. That's fine. What the heck? That's not fair. Can't believe reality is making fun of me. Why would it do that to me? Give him little gum boots. I should probably like give him boots with buckles, but I'm lazy and I don't want to draw buckles, so he just gets funny little gum boots. I love drawing gum boots so much. Maybe it's a bias. It probably is a bias. They're quick, they're easy, they're fun. They're very simple and take away from nothing. Unless it's a very overly complex design and you're like, oh wow, those shoes do not belong in there kind of thing. They're usually pretty safe bet though. Some of my music goes better. I thought, oh, it's because those ones aren't extended. I get it. Okay, I should fix everything about my music playlist, or at least my stream music playlist. Take forever to fix my normal playlist. There we go. Not this again. There we go. I'm tempted to like share like the plot ideas I have for the AU, but at the same time the spoilers. The spoilers. I need to get a friend who actually likes Welcome Home with me and is like not embarrassed by the whole AU community, because I just want to rant about my AU unconditionally to somebody. But you know, I don't have any friends who like it, and I don't know how to make friends online. I usually make them by complete accident. And it's usually because someone else is involved, so. I'm almost done the line art, thank goodness. I hate line art. I just want to see if I filled anything in black on those ones, but I didn't, so it's good. All good. Might add some extra details like belt buckles and stuff, because I didn't do those in the sketch, so I may as well do them now. The erasing part is the best part. It's my favorite part, and I don't hate it at all. I was originally just not going to give these guys different designs for the AU, and just keep them with what they originally had. But then I decided that, you know, I kind of want to I cannot think of the word, differentiate them from the actual official versions. So it's more obvious that it's an AU. And I felt like it was probably a really good move to make. I think that's pretty much the latter time, unless I do the buckles and stuff, which I'm probably going to do. The wrong layer. I'm always on the wrong layer. Ah. Right here. I'm tired of waiting for the next song. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This one's only 4 minutes, chat. Are you excited for the 4-minute song? Let's go. Love drawing belts. They're so complicated. But also they look complicated, and that's why I love them, but they're not. Unless they're on shoes. In that case, they're annoying as heck. There's like 50 of them. They're also harder to simplify. I can't believe that's squared. I'm gonna put like one of those thingies on the bag as well. The extendo strings. But the other way around, I would make. Unless you're crazy, I guess. The buckle goes up there. And the thingy goes down here. Like, so just fix all this. I messed this area so bad in the line art. I am not thinking, I guess. That in a bit. See, that's pretty much all I need to do there. I could like add like this. But my bags have those, even though they're kind of useless. So I'm just going to put that there. I'll just fix up the little bag part. Oh, I merged the layer before it was too ready. Before it was ready. I'm not stupid. Usually. Most of the time though, but like... Don't question me. Let's fix this up real quick. I am not very good at drawing Eddie. Like him specifically, and I don't know why. I'm just not good. I probably like do art studies and stuff and get better. I usually end up doing better with art after doing an art study. But my brain doesn't like art studies because it takes time and effort. When I could be drawing fun things like OCs. And food. I draw food objects all the time. They're delicious. I just want to get back to posting like object OCs, but still trying to avoid the fandom because they're very mean. At least, well, not very mean. I've never had a bad experience. It's just a very terrifying fandom that's not very healthy, so. Yep. There he is. He's a lad. I'm not gonna put in the effort to finish this half. He doesn't need it. It's not important. That's the wrong layer. There we go. Yep. Color blocks, wait. That's better. Yep. I'm just gonna pull up a reference just to make sure I don't mess up the boy. Mess up the little lad. There we go. It's the boy, it's the lad. I missed that spot too. I'm doing so terribly all of a sudden. Yeah, that's fine. get better at making my drawings super saturated. I feel like most people don't really care about the color palettes as much as I do. But I feel like they're kind of important to be like, oh yeah, that's exactly who this is. Although I guess I've also just ignored that. That was not my original opinion. I also made like someone who's just completely different. This would be my file character, file Wally. He doesn't look like Wally that much. He looks enough like Wally for it to make sense. So it means like you can keep the color palette and you can mildly change the design or really change the design or get rid of the color palette or something. I don't know. That made no sense, but it's fine. My brain doesn't make sense. It never does and it never will. I forgot the lashes. I didn't put those in the sketch. I'm so stupid. Lashes, he needs them. They're good for the soul. I have to check if I was on the right layer. I hate these lashes. They're not very easy to do in this art style. Kind of a shame. I like the little chubby lines in his original. I can't do them very well though. At least not with this specific kind of art style I'm using. Like the song changed. They're changing normally now. Let's go. The white shirt. I hate white shirts, but I'll live with it. I just want to make it a slightly off-white so badly, but this is a character sheet and it should be like very obvious, like, oh yeah, that's meant to be white. Maybe I could probably get away with making it off-white though, right? Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. I could make it an off-white though, so it's off-white. I can't make it white. Yeah. Good. Me and my blues. I'm gonna try sketching in sketchbooks more. Because those ones are easy, like, oh yeah, I just want to draw this right now, and I don't, like, panic, like, because no one has to see those, right? So it's like, yeah, it's fine to practice my little comic ideas here. I was planning on streaming for like for the doodles as well, but I don't think I will because like once I start like making like designs for home and stuff, I'm probably gonna like be completely socialed out because I'm already running low on ideas. I am readjusting once again because I cannot sit still. I'll just start using the bucket tool more. It's like so useful and I'm just refusing to use it. Keep clicking on the wrong things because I suck at this. I should just go back to being a traditional artist. This is awful. Although traditional art never really looks good when you post it online and it never gets good likes, so I shouldn't worry about likes very much. But it's very motivating when people actually like your things, so. I'm gonna do the gold. The gold is just like, it works fine. Hoping the colors don't. I feel like these colors, like these super saturated colors, look so bad in my art style. At least too much of them do. When everyone is a super saturated character, it's hard to deal with. So the ones that always do this to me, it's so mean. I have to replace all the gold to yellow so it doesn't stand out too much. I'm just gonna spam the bucket tool. Bucket tool is my best friend. Okay. Draw patterns. Why can't I draw patterns for once in my life? There we go. I'm so excited to be done with Eddie. I love him, but coloring him is just eh. Hope you guys enjoy the designing home part of the stream, because that's probably going to be the more exciting side of the stream, because I've not been saying much. I've been spouting gibberish. Not do the things. Like Eddie, like the only character I have actually changed the line art color for, like to make the design work. Congratulations, Eddie. You're doing good, I guess. I don't want to like ruin like the struggle. I don't want to. Yeah, that's probably gonna work. It looks a little funky, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I'm on the ground. That explains a lot. The dark gray, brownish color. Let's go all the time, never changing. There's my. I was correct. I'm not very proud of this. It's sort of saturated a little bit. I can't help it. A little bit, you know? Saturated a little bit as a treat. You're also getting desaturated. Looks a lot lighter now, though. Probably should have made it darker as well. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much to me. I just want to get the vague idea of the character designs out. I can always change it as I go along. But yeah, there's the Eddie one. Now we can do the best part of the stream. We're drawing home. We're drawing home. I've got the sketch brush, my favorite brush. Now I'm gonna open the sketch thing. Sketchbook. Oh wait, I can't find it. There's so many D&D doodles, and by that I mean there's like two pages of D&D doodles. But I found it. Time for design process explaining time. My favorite thing. So I'm gonna pull up one of my home designs for because I got his super villain form. Technically, I've been kind of tempted to just make it his normal form and make the other form his superhero villain form. But at the same time, it's hard to explain things that way. I don't know. There's like 50 different ideas I have, and I'm probably like, I don't know. I'm just struggling, alright? I tend to get better at sorting my things. It's hard to find what I'm looking for. When stream is done, I'm just gonna sort everything for like an hour. If I remember, at least. It's in here somewhere. Oh wait, was that it? No, it's not. That's not the one. Did I not put it in this folder at all? Oh man, if I didn't put it in that folder at all, I'm gonna be so livid. I'm looking through it like one image at a time. This is the worst experience ever. No, I just can't find it. That's it. I'm looking for my Twitter. Actually, no, it'll be easier to find on my Instagram. I'm going to my Instagram. Ooh, I got a comment. I love comments. But I'm gonna find my references first. I found him. Oh, this is such a scuffed image though. Maybe I will just look through the Twitter. By the way, I really hate the X. I feel like everyone has said this at this point, but I really hate the X. It's the worst. Time for some infinite scrolling downwards. We're gonna end up taking so long. Oh my gosh, this rep sheet's probably so far back. I'll find it eventually, chat, I promise. This isn't a scuff stream, I swear. It did not feel this long ago, oh my gosh. I guess it was, though. Wow. I've been doing this for a while. Sadly, as sad as it is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sort out my files after this. This is awful. No, I had to. I feel like I've missed it now. Yeah, there's no. I passed it, haven't I? Because there's the. I saw my file while you referenced, and he was before the magica AU existed, so I had to have passed the home reference. Oh no. I made this so hard for myself. I hate Twitter so much. I'm gonna like go back to using D8 like DeviantArt or something because I found it finally. I got it. Oh, it shows up so small. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. This is. I'm keeping this design right where I want the pointy lines. This design right here specifically. I like this one. This one is staying no matter what. But I don't know if I want to be the hero. Like, I feel like it makes more sense as the villain design because it can also. It's kind of worth like a mask thing, you know. But at the same time, it's like his name is Home, and it'd make more sense. But yeah, I decided that yeah, that's just going to be his fill-in form. It just makes more sense that way. And this design, I don't like that one. Because I had a better idea. First of all, he's not a human anymore at all. He's just not a human. I decided I'm going to make him a ram. I was originally going to make him a goat, but I do not like drawing goat horns, so now he's a ram. It's close enough, right? It's fine. I got my sketchbook right here. Also, he has glasses because I do not want to just do the like classic, like when the pupils are like this kind of thing. I don't want to do that. So instead, I'm just gonna give him glasses that had similar effect. Also, I don't know if I should give him like a muzzle or not. I have two versions of him in the sketchbook where he has a muzzle and one where he doesn't. And I kind of like the muzzle, but at the same time, it's kind of like, do I really know? But yeah, I think I like the muzzle, so I might keep that one more. I want to take a picture of it and show it on stream, but I drew that way bigger than I thought I did. Oh, I did it on a bad layer too. I'm a pro streamer, I promise. he's a goat man. I'm gonna get like the main parts done first. Get them big cool horns. Because I love horns. They're the funnest thing to draw of all. They're the funnest thing ever to draw. Especially ram horns. They're the best. They are the best. I was originally going to try and make his hair look like a roof. And you saw me trying to do it with the last one, but I think I might actually keep that design, but just keep it for the fact that he's ram now. The hair, I like the hair kinda. But I'm gonna add like little details to it that make it like better. Like I'm gonna add little swirls like Wally. Wally has little swirl hair, he has swirl hair too. And it's a middle part. I love middle parts. I would die for a middle part, bro. They're so cool. Like the side bit. I keep forgetting to draw him with ears. I'm tempted to just not give him ears. He has the horns, but he don't got the ears, man. The genuinely tempting thing. I normally really like keeping ears, not this time, I guess. I can't see chat. I probably should make sure I see chat. Yeah, nothing's changed, but it's always good to see it. But yeah. So think about Home. Home and Wally are still roommates, but they do not know that the other's like their worst enemy kind of thing. Wally's a hero and Home's like a supervillain, but they don't know. At least kinda, to an extent, I guess. It gets a bit complicated. Yeah, this is what I mean. I kind of want to like give the glasses more shape than just circles, but I love circle glasses so much. It's like a bias, but I can't keep giving every single character circle glasses. So I might just give them like little plastic window shape. Like I'll give them square glasses maybe. But they're cooler, I think. And the thinner they are, the more scary he is, so. I might just give him square glasses. Show. Also trying to get better at drawing like torsos and stuff, because I do not draw torsos enough from the side especially. So I should probably get some references for that and like do some art studies for it, I guess. Like, for example, this torso is way too small right now. It's gotta be bigger. I'm gonna shrink the head instead, actually. This is why people draw the torso first. It's why I normally like to draw the torso. It's better to draw the head first, but the torso should be drawn first because it's easier like to balance the sizes out. For me, at least, personal preference. That might be too small. Yeah, it's fine. I'll fix it later if it's too small. I also try to keep anatomy in mind, but I feel like lots of the drawing I've seen has been people ignoring anatomy, so maybe I should try doing that. It's kind of like a mixed thing. Like, sometimes it looks better, sometimes it looks worse, you know? Yeah, I think I made the head too small. Time to change the size of the torso as well. In fact, I'm actually really tempted to give him goat legs as well, but at the same time, nobody, like, not a single other character has that. So it would be very out of place. But the temptation is still there. Yeah. So much better on the sketch. What the heck? What did I do wrong? It's because he's smiling. I don't know. Smiling can change things. That's maybe the beard. I made the beard smaller. I'm gonna make it bigger. I love drawing characters with ears so much. I don't do it very often, but boy, I should. The head's too big again. I hate myself so much. I'm just looking at this sketch. This sketch is making me feel bad about my art, even though that is my sketch. Alright, there we go. The chest pops in. Looks like he has more muscles. I tried to make this work. I think that's better. Better. Maybe the torso's too long. Or it's not wide enough. I just realized he looks like a twink right now. I'm gonna fix it. No, that's bigger. Yeah, that's probably gonna be better. Alright, yeah, I think that's better now. It's looking like him. Or at least the sketches. Why don't I just completely redraw the sketch? Because it kind of like... It's good for just like, oh yeah, I'm finding this out kind of idea. I want to draw the ponytail the exact same way as the sketch because it looks so good in the sketch. Once again, many swirls. I love the swirls so much. Honestly, I love drawing swirls even when it doesn't have any kind of significance, like in hair and stuff. But I have a good excuse to actively go out of my way to put it in now. You better bet I will. Everything's a bit right. I love long hair so much. The best thing ever invented, long hair. Geek. But yeah, I gotta look at more like actual references for actual people. I don't do that very often. I'm gonna give him a tail. It'll be really hard to see the tail because how long the hair is, but he has one. He's gonna always have one. I have issues, but I will not hide them. Problem, but I'm not secretive about it. We still have to keep his bow tie in his little thing in the sketch, so I'm just gonna. Okay. Also, another fun thing I really like about Home in this AU, he still doesn't talk English. He still just uses profession and stuff, but it's just that he can't talk. It's not that he's just a house, he can't. And I love characters that just can't do something for no reason. And he's one of those characters now, at least in this AU. And because of this reason, he now canonically likes playing instruments, any music, like any kind of instrument you give him, he'll try and use it, and will eventually learn. Eventually, will learn how to use it properly. He's a good learner. Maybe like this kind of top because I love those tops so much. They're amazing. It's not even out that too out there because Frank has one too, so I can do whatever I want. But yeah, this is kind of my idea for him so far. I might have to change like this design slightly so you can see all the hair coming out from behind. Because that will definitely look really cool. So he wears heels all the time, not even just in his uniform. I love heels. He likes to be tall. He's already really tall, but he's just taller now. Should I think I'm taller than Howdy? Howdy's really tall, so I don't know. I'll think about it. But it would be funny just having like the tallest person in the show flipping up the smallest. It'd be so funny. It'd be amazing. I probably made those legs. Nope, they're not too short. They look about right. It's absolute lad, absolute legend. Yeah, I actually really like this idea. I feel like I could probably make a tweak or two to it, but at the same time, it's like, is it peak though? Is it? Sometimes it's hard to tell when you can make things better, and it's always good to get a second opinion on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna make a giant home sketch page. It'll be like my Sally reference, where there's like all these different drawings of just two sides of them. Yeah, I actually really like my home, AU thing, or the home in this AU. It's very fun. Also, by the way, in this AU, he's not technically evil for no reason, which is honestly something that I feel like a lot of AUs like skip. But I don't know, it's not really all that important. It's just people having fun, so motives don't really matter. I just really like giving characters motives, personally. Those are on the same way. The racing manual, that's a shame. I'll fix sound code to make it so I don't have to do that again. I'm trying to get better at like perspective and stuff, which I'm not very good at, which is why I'm trying to get better at it. So I feel like I've made lots of progress since I started trying to do it more. Yeah, putting in this with people. Actually, no, none of them have people. I'm not gonna. Tempting. Everything is so tempting with this man. I might keep the muzzle. I really like the muzzle. I really messed with perspective on this one. Gonna completely erase that. That's probably better. I think. I'm just gonna keep doing it over and over again until I feel like it's a good perspective. Big. Okay, I think that's better now. What's that other thing? Maybe not that actually. Know if that looks alright or not. I don't think it does. Maybe I shouldn't have given it such a high view. I'm gonna give him circle glasses. Me and my circle glasses. I can't believe this. I love circles way too much. I gotta fix it. I think it went one of these kind of glasses. Like an upside down window shield, actually. Why did I choose such a funky angle to try and drop this one? I think the glasses finally look kind of alright. The perspective is still a bit funny, but it's fine. Like just straight down. I was trying to add like an extra angle to it, but I guess I can't do that. I'm stuck at this. You know what? You learn, you draw and you learn, you experience, you know, yada yada. Thing. Why does it always do the thing? I hate it when it does the thing. Yeah, same. There we go. Music is fixed. What am I supposed to do ram? Also, by the way, another reason why I did ram horns, I forgot to mention. Because swirl. That's why. Ram horns kind of have that swirl to it. So it just made sense. I can't believe I forgot that. I gave this stupider reason. I can't believe this. Why do I always get the stupid reasons? I hate it. Yeah, I've drawn horns at this angle before, and it's drawn well sometimes. The keyword is sometimes, though. That one seems pretty okay. That one turned out alright, I think. I got the other one going pretty alright. I think that's fine. That works. There's something over there that just annoys me when that happens. It's not a big deal, just kind of. Give him like a little elastic. Oh, elastic would be so cute. But I feel like it might color the design. I'm just gonna make it like he's using his hair to make the ponytail. Or hairpin. I'll give him a hairpin and that can be like the chimney part of the design. I am so smart. I am proud of myself for that. But you get the hairpin. That's way too big, it looks like a normal bun. My cousin gives me a couple of hairpins. I can use those as references. It's kind of just over here, not far away at all. I'm just gonna not be subtle about it. I'm just gonna make it square. Although I do think that's so boring. Like a beehive thing, but it's swirl instead of just circulars. Think of a better way to transition it. Probably just like a straight line from right there. I really hate perspective. I don't know how many of you guys know that. I hate it, but I'm trying to get better. I said that many times, but boy. Sometimes it's just the worst. Yeah, that might just be enough. Pull the eyebrows out a bit more. I think it's starting to have a bit more perspective to it, but I don't know. I'm trying too hard. Wait, what's an chat? Give me a hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Chat, give me an instrument. If you don't, I'm just gonna look up. Well, if you guys think of an instrument I can draw them with, I'm just gonna look up instruments and pick one that I think would be fitting. There we go. Wow, look at all those instruments. I'm probably thinking something more like a brass instrument. because I find them funny. At least that's one of the many reasons. Also, it just kind of makes more sense to me. I can't. It's hard to explain though. Wait, I can give him a clarinet. I love clarinets. My brother used to use my words. They used to use a clarinet. That why are there so many? Okay, at least yeah, clarinet. That looks like it. Is that a clarinet? Maybe my brother lied to me. That does not look like what he used to play. It's pretty similar though. It looks more like a saxophone. I'll try a saxophone and see if it looks the same. Saxophone. Still not quite the same. It's closer. Actually, wait, no, this one looks just like it. Actually, you know what? Wow, it's a lot more fancy looking now. I'm gonna give him a clarinet. I'm still pretty sure not clarinet. I'm gonna give him a saxophone, even though my brother sings a clarinet. So, well, it's probably technically. Let's do this on a different layer because I think I will mess it up. I don't know how to do like simplified instruments, so this is gonna be fun. That's already too big. I already messed it up, but it's fine. This hurts my brain. I'm so tempted, like, that should be bigger. Let it go. I hate perspective so much. It does not look like what it's supposed to. It just looks wonky. The reed bit, the good old reed bit. I hate reeds so much, but they're so important to the instruments. Circles everywhere. I don't care. I don't care. Just circles. I'm not putting in that much effort for this drawing. I just want to be clear that he has an instrument. I feel like I made the perspective a little bit too much. Yeah, that looks better. I pushed the perspective a little bit too hard. See if I can remember how to draw someone holding one of these. I'm pretty sure both big hands are like on the thing here, so shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. At least it wouldn't be if I didn't have to do perspective. Why did I do this to myself? Why didn't I? This is why I always do perspectives off stream. some kind of perspectives are easier than others, and this one is not easy. Drink a bit and put it lower. I want to be known as the perspective hater. I hate perspectives. That's actually tempted to grow the bottom a bit more. I'm gonna try it and see how it looks. This little bit right here is way too big now. So I can't really fix it that easily now. Oh. There you go, he's got his clarinet. I'm gonna forever call saxophones clarinet. Oh no. I blame my sibling for that one. First them. I'd say this sketch is an overall fail, but you know what? It's fine. You can at least try. I think you can at least tell what I was trying to do. That's what I care about. I'm gonna get back in his hair. It is so weird. I'll get good at it one day though, chat, I promise. One of these days. Flip it actually. Maybe that will give me more space. Oh, that looks... I'm wishing I had flipped it. Now it doesn't look right. But it doesn't look right anyway, so it's not like it matters all too much. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Can you go back? Can you go back? Can you go back? Oh, I guess I don't need to. I have to reselect it anyway. That's fine. Just shrink it a bit. I'm gonna try and draw the home version with the long hair now. It deserves it. just flip it upside down for this video. Just pick it up. He looks so disappointed. I think really it'd make more sense if he was disappointed, so maybe I'll keep it actually. Well, I'm actually gonna like make the house kind of like a theming, but I'm gonna change it slightly so it kind of looks more like a gas mask. Because I really like gas masks, I think they're cool. Ooh, yeah, alright. Yeah, bless me. Oh my gosh, that was. Okay, I'll still hear some. I would die for someone with long hair, I'm just not gonna lie. Long hair. I can also slightly change the design, but no, I'm just gonna overhaul the whole thing, kind of. I don't remember what the second design was at all. Gonna open up another. I'm gonna finish drawing this out first, and then I'll open another layer so I can do the hands separately. Hands are special, but also very dangerous, so you gotta be careful with them. With the top up, the house is very short looking. There we go. Wait, would it look like eyebrows? Oh my gosh. That's funny, but I don't think it'll make sense. I'm gonna leave it out. Okay, maybe that's some more room for the hands. I should have done this in black. I normally don't try light sketching lines, but it always feels super fun for some reason. Love drawing hands, but they're still very annoying if you don't know what you're doing. Which I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. enough. The hand's definitely too big. Oh, no, I've shrunk it down too much. There we go. Hands are done. By that I mean hand is done. Only one. Yep. Arm and hands are done. No longer my problem. Look at the sketch again. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that's right. I just like the sketch so much. Alright. By that I mean the one in the sketchbook that you can't see. Although I guess that what the first sketch I did was also pretty similar. Yeah. So I'll do like another sketch or two. Don't really need to see that anymore. Really struggling. I don't know how to do the eyes for this. I've had perspective, not head-on shots, so it's probably important that I get this part figured out a bit better. to draw heads like recently very well, so hopefully I get that fixed eventually. At least not that or side. I'm pretty good at side views recently, but front views, oh no. Or at least this halfway kind of view. I'm the worst at this view. I can't draw the smile. I just can't do it. Messed up his hair there. I don't know how I messed up his hair. His horns are in the way, so I guess that's. They shouldn't be. They should be behind. I guess my brain would register. Instead, my brain was like, okay, lay them on top of each other. And it's like, oh, okay. Probably going to get some water. I've not drunken all day, and it's like 3 in the morning. Not in the morning. 3 in the afternoon. I've not drunken once today. I should fix that. Maybe when I'm done stream. Of course it was on the same layer as everything else. Why wouldn't it be? Have one interaction noodle. I got an idea for one too. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna do the trumpet real quick. Trumpet time. Perfect. Could have made it a recorder instead of recording. And they're so much more annoying too. Me and my homie perspective. We'd be saving space. Home is very petty in this AO, but I feel like we all know that he's a petty character, so. I just have this section and it kind of looks like one of my other OCs. Maybe I have an issue. Maybe I should. Oh wow. And too far now. Plus, everything else is different, so I guess it works out in the end. Because I have no idea how a trumpet is held. I held a trumpet once when I was in 5th grade. Which was not recently, if you're not aware. I'm just gonna hope that this is right. Don't know where the other hand goes, but I'm just gonna pretend it's also on the trumpet somewhere. Doing what it's supposed to be doing, I guess. Like at this point, the point of the doodle is across. Perfect. I'm probably just gonna add little notes to it just so I don't forget these things. line these. I don't know. It'd be so annoying to line. I'm gonna turn the line art black. And if I like it, oh, I used the wrong oh no, my computer is lagging. It didn't like that. No, I'm sorry, computer. My computer doesn't like me anymore. What a shame. Oh, forgot to merge the of course I did. I might color it though. I'll still color it, I think. See if the reversing it won't. It definitely won't work on this one actually. I'm not even gonna try it. Seems mean to figure it out. I just want to write down how much I hate perspective. They deserve to know. Twitter deserves to know. Perfect. They will now know. They know what I went through for this. I could probably post the other things right now, actually. I'm gonna do that. Oh, but I haven't made the boxes full. You know what? The boxes aren't required. I don't need the boxes. I'll just type it in the tweet. And I'll just add more to it if I need to. But instead of being should I? I don't want to put in the effort to download the whole thing, though. Because I don't want to crop it either, because these are here. Although I can just undo it. Yeah, I can just undo it. I shouldn't be such a big baby. I'll stop being a big baby. Although it doesn't really make that much of a difference when you're cropping it. It auto crops like everything in a square, so. I did not give it enough room there. Not gonna work with away and burn it. I don't want to save it. What am I doing? Oh, now I gotta find the save button. Oh, wait, no, it's already been saved. I don't have. Oh wait, I'm just stupid. I am very stupid. But although I feel like that should not be at all a question. Alright, I'm gonna save this to, of course, AU art, whatever. Magica, and then howdy. Alright. I may also post these now, right? Then I just post the oh, I didn't mean to do that. My computer is so slow right now. It does not like this one bit. It's all caps that's enough. It's so slow. Why is it so slow? Oh, this would be so much faster if my computer wasn't struggling so bad. Alright, let's get the other ones done and over with. Let me control Z this boy. Good. Perfect. Yeah, it's fine. For a second I thought I messed that up. Alright. But the manually. Oh, that's annoying. That's the wrong folder. My files are like a maze. I'm gonna do Magic Poppy next. I mean, you guys see that, I guess, but yeah. Oh no, it's being slow again. Please have mercy on me, computer. Okay. Why isn't it posted? Okay, there it goes. It posted. Let's go! Now I just do Eddie next. And then we're done. At least I'm done posting things. Alright. Apparently I cannot spell, but you know, that's not new. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I forgot to. Whoops, I didn't finish the process. I'm stupid. How about now? Yeah, let's go. Alright. Been posted. Done did. Done diddly do. I can finish the home one. I wonder if I should be really careful about the line thing. Probably. I don't think I should care too much. It's all sketchy already. I just kind of want to show off the idea of my home design before I really get anything special with it. I just want it to look I can't words properly. I am tired. Which is weird because I got a good sleep. What's up? glad. Coloring is like the one thing I have not planned out for this dude. I'm going to focus on this one over here, the full body one, which is from the side, which is very convenient, I promise, and not at all a terrible decision on my part. Saturated, it's meant to be more black. I was originally just like going to make his hair a different color, but I said, nah. I don't think it's really necessary. Also, I don't know. The fact that I really like anthropomorphic animals is very clear with this one, I guess. The hair just didn't feel important. That's the only reason I have here. I think of antlers, the horns yellow and they're kind of hairy. I'll try that. Or I could do both. I really don't need to be color picking from the to get rid of these boats. Non-thing, of course, as always. It's better. I don't know. Which one's better. I'm just gonna slightly edit the yellow and see if it would look better slightly edited. I still want his antlers like to pop out. I could just make them black, but that would maybe. I'm arguing with myself, so. I feel like it's like the under hair is just gonna be mostly in the front here. Just to help separate things a tiny bit. Maybe like add a couple of lines here and there. Like make it very specifically just the back area right here. Like if you lifted it up, it would kind of be blue on the underneath. I think it's glass yellow. Yeah, you need a little bit more something on the face there. That looks better. It's all the yellow for a moment. Get rid of it. I think the yellow can look right, but it's just the way I sketched it in. It's kind of hard to figure out if it actually looks good or not. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot better. There you go, we got his gold glasses now. It doesn't look awful, too. That's great. Keep his yellow tie. Color in his sleeves. Actually, no, he's all wearing black. It wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna make it keep it black. And it's probably suffers in the summertime. But the reason there's only bright colors out there, you know? Make a slight change to the sketch. That is not good enough. I need the top to be a different color than the short. Not those aren't shorts at all. The pants. I'm just gonna go back to the white idea. Oh, it looks like such a friendly fella! Oh my god! I made him look like a friendly fella. He's gonna forever look like that then. I love it. So I actually really like the coloring now. It's actually starting to look pretty good. Ooh, that's the lad. That's the lad. I actually really like him. Look at him. Look at him. He looks so pleasant. But, you know what, chat? I am emotionally drained. So I'm probably gonna end this stream and finish the doodle off stream and then post it to Twitter. But yeah. It was nice vibing. It was a very fun stream. And yeah. I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.